Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Milan against Arsenal.
And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Vieri. And then he's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's tidy. Cross from Zico. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Puyol. Van Bommel. And that has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second. Shot at goal! Alvarez. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Rice. Alvarez. Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 21 minutes is number 19, Alvarez.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pirlo. Played into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nedved. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Milan Thuram. Coming on to replace him is number 6,
No, it's Nedved.
Baresi.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Kimmich. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's played in, takes a shot! And he hits the net! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
After 37 minutes is number 19, Alvarez.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Pirlo has a look and plays it forward. Oh, big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 3
Pirlo
minutes
is
added
strong
time.
enough. Now it's Vieri. Baresi. He's having a go! Lewandowski. Vieri. Baresi. Lovely feet. And there's the end of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So
It's Milan! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vieri. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Milan are down to 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Substitution for Milan, number 5, Cannavaro. Coming on the field is number 2, Nesta.
Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, he's missed!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Zico can get it clear. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. And this is Nedved. Oh, super ball! Alvarez gets good distance on it.
Substitution for Milan, number 32, Vieri. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
Nesta.
Pele.
Now Van Bommel. And here's Cantona. And this is Pele. Cantona receives it in a good position here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's a searching pass.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's found a way through. Nuno Mendes. He's in a great position here. Opts to play it back. De Bruyne! The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lovely, now then. Shot, great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
They've played it short. And here's Pirlo. Nedved. And this is Pele. And the finish! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.